Did you know that organizations with strong leadership are 13 times more likely to outperform their competitors? Yet only 10% of people are natural-born leaders. The rest of us have to learn and grow into it. That's where John Maxwell's The 5 Levels of Leadership comes in, a roadmap to transforming yourself from a good leader to a truly great one. Welcome back, fervent folks, to Books in 10 Minutes, episode number 11. At Books in 10 Minutes, we explore the best books to help you grow personally and professionally. Today, we're diving into The 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell, a book that has transformed the way millions think about leadership. Whether you're leading a team at work, managing a project, or even guiding your family, this book is a game changer. Let's break it down. Leadership isn't just about having a title or being in charge. Many people think, if I get the promotion, people will follow me. But that's just the beginning. The real challenge lies in earning respect, building trust, and inspiring others to grow. Here's the problem. Most leaders get stuck at the first level. They rely on their position or authority to get things done, but that only works for so long. True leadership requires influence, and influence isn't given, it's earned. Think about it. Have you ever worked for a boss who demanded respect but didn't earn it? Have you struggled to motivate your team or felt like you weren't making a real impact? These are the challenges Maxwell addresses in The 5 Levels of Leadership. He shows us that leadership isn't a destination, it's a journey. And to become the kind of leader people want to follow, you need to climb through each of the 5 levels. Let's explore each of the 5 levels in detail. Let's start with Level 1, Position. This is the entry level of leadership, and it's where most people begin. At this level, your influence comes solely from your title or position. Think of it as the boss level. The people follow you because they have to, not because they want to. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing bad about starting here. Everyone has to start somewhere. But here's the catch. If you stay at this level, you'll never become a truly effective leader. Maxwell explains that leaders at this level often rely on rules and policies to get things done. They might say things like, "Do it because I'm the boss." But here's the problem. Positional leaders rarely inspire loyalty or creativity. At Level 1, your influence comes solely from your title or position. People follow you because they have to, not because they want to. Just like everything else, being at this level has both pros and cons. Pros of being at this level are that it's just a starting point and you have an authority. Whereas the cons are that the leaders who stay here rely on rules and policies to get things done. They often struggle with high turnover and low morale. So how do you move to the next level? Maxwell's advice is don't stay here too long. Use this level to learn, grow, and start building relationships. Show your team that you care about them as people, not just as workers. When you do that, you'll begin to earn their trust. And that's the key to Level 2. Level 2 is permission. At this stage, leadership becomes less about your title and more about your relationships. People follow you because they want to, not because they have to. This is where you start to build trust and camaraderie with your team. You listen to their ideas, value their input, and create a positive work environment. In other words, you give people permission to like and respect you. Maxwell emphasizes that great leaders are great listeners. They ask questions, show empathy, show genuine interest in their well-being, and make their team members feel seen and heard. When people feel valued, they are more engaged and productive, and they're more likely to go the extra mile for you. This level is all about relationships. As Maxwell says, leadership is influence, and influence is built on trust. To truly excel as a leader, you need to start delivering results. And that's where Level 3 comes in. Level 3 is production. This is where leadership gets exciting, because it's all about its results. At this level, you're not just a likable leader, you're a productive one. Leaders at this level get things done. They set goals, meet deadlines, and drive their team to achieve success. And because of that, they earn even more respect and influence. Maxwell explains that production leaders lead by example. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. When your team sees you working hard and delivering results, they'll be inspired to do the same. But here's the kicker. While Level 3 leaders are effective, they're not yet transformational. Here, you start to see real results. At Level 3, your leadership creates momentum. People follow you because of what you've accomplished together. You're a problem solver, a decision maker, and a results-driven leader. Success breeds confidence, and your team starts to believe in your vision. But beware, don't let success make you complacent. Keep growing. To reach the next level, you need to focus on developing others. And that brings us to Level 4, people development. Level 4 is where the magic happens. It's all about empowering others to become leaders themselves. At this stage, your goal is to identify and nurture the potential in your team members. You invest time in coaching, mentoring, and helping them grow. And when you do that, something amazing happens. Your influence multiplies. Maxwell calls this the legacy level because it's where you start to create a lasting impact. By developing other leaders, you ensure that your organization continues to thrive long after you're gone. Level 4 leaders don't just focus on individual growth. They also build a culture of leadership. They create an environment where everyone is encouraged to lead, innovate, and take ownership. At Level 4, you shift your focus from what you can do to what your team can do. You become a mentor, helping others grow and reach their potential. Invest in your team. Teach, coach, and empower them. When you develop leaders, you create a legacy. Your influence multiplies because you're not just leading, you're creating more leaders. This is where true leadership begins to shine. And that brings us to the leadership Level 5, Pinnacle. This is the highest level of leadership, and it's reserved for those who have mastered the art of leading leaders. At this level, your influence extends far beyond your immediate team or organization. You're not just a leader, you're a legend. People follow you because of who you are and what you represent. Maxwell explains that Level 5 leaders are rare, but they're the ones who change the world. Think of people like Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, or Steve Jobs. These are leaders who inspire not just their teams, but entire generations. Reaching Level 5 isn't easy. It requires decades of hard work, dedication, and a relentless focus on growth. But if you're willing to put in the effort, the rewards are limitless. The highest level of leadership is reserved for those who've dedicated their lives to developing others. Key traits of Level 5 leaders are humility, integrity, and a lifelong commitment to growth. Level 5 leaders create Level 5 organizations, ones that thrive long after they're gone. So, how can you apply this in your own life? Here are a few action steps. Assess your current level. Be honest about where you are right now. Focus on relationships. Start building trust and rapport with your team. Deliver results. Show your team that you're capable of leading them to success. Invest in others. Help your team members grow and develop their own leadership skills. Aim for the pinnacle. Never stop learning, growing, and striving to be the best leader you can be. So, what's the takeaway from the 5 levels of leadership? 1. Leadership is a journey, not a destination. 2. Influence is earned, not given. 3. The best leaders focus on developing others. Whether you're just starting out or you've been leading for years, Maxwell's framework gives you a clear path to growth. Remember, the goal isn't to reach Level 5, it's to keep growing, keep learning, and keep making a difference. The pivotal moment in the 5 levels of leadership comes when you realize that leadership isn't about climbing to the top for yourself, it's about lifting others up along the way. Maxwell shares a powerful truth. The higher you go, the more responsibility you have to serve others. It's not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. This shift in mindset is what separates good leaders from great ones. When you stop focusing on your own success and start investing in others, you unlock the true potential of leadership. And there you have it, The 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell. If you found this summary helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who's looking to level up their leadership skills. Also, let me know in the comments which level you're currently at and what steps you're taking to reach the next level. I'd love to hear your thoughts.